Okay, this is worth sketching out. Um, might seem confusing otherwise. The volume of a square pyramid with base edges of 48. So we've got these edges, I'm going to do this, okay, for the sides that we can't see. And let's say like that, okay? Now, it's got base edges of 48 centimeters, so this is 48, 48, it's a square, and it's got a slant height of 26. So that's like from here down to there, okay? Now, if we want to find the volume, we need to actually find the height of this pyramid, not the slant height. So what does that look like? Well, I'm going to draw a blue line, drop it straight down from here to the center to form a 90-degree angle down there with the base, okay? So then we need one more side here to form a right triangle that we can then use trigonometry to find that height, okay? And that, if I sketch that triangle out here, so that we could just kind of examine it in isolation. We have that triangle like that, and we've got that right angle there, okay? So what we're looking for is we're looking for this right here, the height of this, okay? So let's calculate it out. Well, this green side here, right here from the center to the edge, that's half of what the full side is. If the full side is 48, then we've got a side of 24 there, okay? And they tell us that the slant height is 26. And what we're looking for is this value right here, right? Well, I happen to know something that you might already know at this point, which is this number, the 26, is 13 times 2, okay? And this 24 is just 12 times 2. So guess what? This is the 5, 12, 13 Pythagorean triple, scaled up by a factor of 2. So that means that this one, if this was the 5 side, that one would also have to be 5 times 2. Okay? So 5, 12, 13 multiplied by 2 gives us 10, 24, 26. And we know then that equals 10. If you weren't sure about this, just write it out and say, okay, we can say a squared plus 24 squared equals 26 squared. And you could subtract 24 squared from both sides. And then you would get a squared equals 26 squared minus 24 squared. And of course, if you square rooted both sides, you get a equals the square root of 26 squared minus 24 squared. Type that into your calculator and see what you get. Okay, and pretty sure that you're going to end up with a value of 10, which is what that value was that I told you. Okay, try that, do the math, and actually check it. So maybe you want to pause it here so you can see these numbers because I'm about to erase them. Okay, so then what are we dealing with here? Well, what we're dealing with is that we've got a square pyramid. We're trying to find the volume. So we have to do the area of the base. So the volume will be the area of the base, actually 1/3 of the area of the base, which is going to be 48 times 48 times the height, which we just solved to be 10. So 1/3 of 48 times 48 times the height of 10. And this is a good one to use our calculator for. Okay, let's see, 48 times 48 times 10, and then divided by 3 because we're taking 1/3 of it, and we get 7680. And do we see that up as an answer? We do. We see that there with C. And of course the units were centimeters, so it's centimeters cubed. Okay, hope that made sense.